Good morning, YouTube. I'm on my way to go get some food from the store. Gonna go grocery shopping. I'm gonna bring you guys along, but there's a reason behind why me specifically going to buy specific food, and I'll let you guys know at the end of the video once I have all the food. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys in the end.
Given that's how we live it, don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business, not because they...
Alright guys, so as you can see from the thumbnail of this video and the intro, I went shopping today for some food. I have 4 weeks to get better looking. I already look pretty decent now, but you know, you always try to improve yourself, so always strive for the best version of yourself. Don't give up. So I'm 17 years old and I'm still getting the hang of learning how to count my macros, my protein, my carbs, my fat, and I'm learning all that, but I'm getting better at it. So this is what I bought for me to eat, you know, my breakfast, lunch and dinner, post-workout, blah blah, all that. Okay, so first off, we're gonna start off with the liquid egg whites. And eggs are good, don't get me wrong, you know, all the bodybuilders do, you know, 6, 7, 8 eggs, a dozen eggs sometimes, you know, when they're really huge. But for me, I've been reading and I hear that the yolk, which is the best part, I'm not gonna lie, but it has a ton of cholesterol, and I don't wanna, you know, damage myself in the future, so I'm taking the easiest way possible. Plus, in my opinion, I have tried the liquid egg whites before and they're the best. Okay, so let me start off saying why it's the best. 3 teaspoons is 1 serving, which is 46 grams. And for each serving, it's 5 grams of protein, 0 grams of carbs. You hear that? 0 grams of carbs, and no sugars, no fat. So it's very high in protein, like very high. And I got 2 of them. It should last me a good amount of time. I don't know, because I do like my eggs. I do love my breakfast. I love starting off with a big breakfast. I love getting my first meal. It's the best meal of the day. So yeah, so egg whites are definitely a go. Alright guys, next we're going to be talking about ground beef. Now ground beef, to me, I love eating it with white rice and potatoes. Man, it is the best. I could eat that every day. I have done a diet just like that every single day. I think it was like 2.5 months that I lasted on. This is like my freshman year, bro. But it was really good and I could stick to it, so I know I can do it now. I bought like 8 of these. So yeah, so here, let me tell you. So there's different versions of ground beef. There's 85% lean, 15% fat, 90% lean, 10% fat, and then there's 93% lean and then 7% fat. And the one that I got is 90% lean and 10% fat, which is really good. They were pretty cheap in my opinion, so I went ahead and grabbed 8 of them. You know, I love putting these in my spaghetti too, you know, carbs but high protein too. So let me get straight to the facts. So 4 ounces of ground beef, let's say raw. So if you do it raw, you want to go a little bit like, let's say 4.8 or 4.9, because meat does shrink when you cook it, so it does take a little bit of weight off. So I think you would like to go a little bit like 4 point some or a point something a little bit above what you're trying to get, so you know you get the right nutrients into your body. So the first one, okay, so it's 21 grams of protein, 0 grams of carbs, obviously, 11 grams of fat. So that's pretty good. That's pretty lean per serving. And my total amount that I'm trying to get is 40 grams of fat per day. So that's pretty good. And my total calorie hit is going to be around 1600, 1800. I'll get more into details in the next video. And saturated fat is 3.5. So yeah, this is really good. Like when I say really good, you know, add a little bit of salt, not too much. You know, try to get the sodium low, but really good, bro. I recommend this. White rice and potatoes, mix it all around, so you know, because sometimes the white rice is plain, and I promise you, bro, it is really good. Next is my favorite one. Chicken. Okay, so this one was pretty cheap in my opinion. It's 10 pounds of just boneless, skinless chicken breast. Okay, now let's get straight into the facts, alright? I'm not gonna beat around the bush, okay? For 112 grams, which is 4 ounces, 23 grams of protein, 0 grams of carbs, 2.5 grams of fat. Now this is pretty lean compared to the ground beef. So chicken breast is always the way to go, always a good way to hit your protein intake. So this is really good, and it was really convenient for me. It's boneless, as you gotta defrost it, put it on, start frying it or whatever, however I'm gonna do it, bake it in the oven, whatever, and it's good to go. Maybe some little bit of salt, some lemon pepper on top, and it's priceless, bro. I recommend this a lot, like a lot. And then especially if you know you eat a lot of it, try to get like a bigger package so you won't be going back and forth, you know, when you just get the little pallet. So yeah. Another protein source, red meat. This one in particular is pork steaks. Just to get straight into the facts, bro. You guys are gonna love this. 20 grams of protein, 0 grams of carbs, 14 grams of fat. That's good, bro. That's really good. That's really lean. 20 grams of fat, and then plus this would be really good, especially when I get home from a workout. I like to go heavy, as you guys can see in my videos. You know, when I do squat, when I do deadlift, my bench isn't really that high, but I'm getting there. So yeah. And then I heard this is digest better after your workout, before you go to sleep. It takes longer to digest, so it's better for your muscles. That's what I heard. So we're gonna give that a go. We're gonna find that out. But yeah, red meat, you know, good source of protein, no carbs, and a really good source of fat. Next, sometimes I don't have time to cook my meals, but I bought like 6 of the chicken and 6 of the tuna. They're really good because I can easily make them in 5 minutes. And I'll be out the door, whatever I gotta do. I gotta go to school, or I got a quick gym session, or I gotta go to the store. I have to get my meals in. I have to. Like, I'm always starving, I'm not gonna lie. So for me to get all this food in that I loved and I love to eat, is really good. Okay, let's get straight to the facts. 160 calories for the whole can. 9 grams of fat, 0 grams of carb, and 20 grams of protein. In this little thing, 20 grams of protein. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So that means if you eat 2, that's 40 grams of protein and 22 grams of carbs. No, 22 grams of fat. No, total fat, that would be, 18 grams of fat. 18 grams of fat, 40 grams of protein, 0 grams of carbs. That's good. And I think it's the same thing for the chicken. Okay, so it's 7 grams of protein, 0 grams carbs, 1 gram of fat. So this is pretty good. So that means if you eat 2 containers, that means you'll get 2 grams of fat and 14 grams of protein, that's a really good combination. You know, if you're on a low fat diet or whatever, you know, low fat, high protein, keep the muscles going. You know, keep the muscles full with protein, make them grow. You know, that's the key. So yeah, so I really do recommend that too. And I promise you guys will see the definition in my muscles more, and you know, you guys will see a change in the next few weeks. I'm going to be really dedicated to this because I really do want to get my point across to the people and to the viewers that watch my videos. So this one right here is just my personal favorite. I love yogurt, but so this one in particular has 14 grams of fat per serving, 36 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of protein. So, you know, you're trying to get some carbs in, some really high carbs, this is the way to go. 1 cup is 227 grams, so that's 1 serving, and apparently there's like 4 servings in this one thing. So let's just say if you were to eat the whole thing, it'd be a lot. Let's just say that. I'm not good at math, but I'm not gonna get that out the way. But yeah, I really do love the Greek Gods Greek yogurt, the honey strawberry, man. It's good, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's good. So I do recommend that, especially if you know you like something to snack on. Maybe a little bit of high protein but really high in carbs, and it'll get you full for sure. So this is where the carbs kick in. Potatoes are really good. Here's why. 3 grams of protein, obviously, 26 grams of carbs, 0 fat. This, like I said, with the ground beef and the white rice, mix it together, maybe some hot sauce or whatever kind of sauce you want to add to it, that's your decision. Really good, really clean meal, you know, very easy to prepare. Should be done in under 30 minutes if you multitask, you know, cooking the ground beef, then the potato, then the rice in a separate pan, and then, you know, you put the potatoes in the ground beef, you know, you mix it, and then at the end, you know, the rice should already be done. Another source of carbs, rice. Rice is the easiest for me, and here's why. 1.5 cup, 45 grams, 45 grams, that's 3 grams of protein, 35 grams of carb. That's for 1/4 of a cup. So that's really easy. Very high source of carbs. Very easy to get in. You know, you don't gotta eat as much, but you still have to get your intake in. So those are really good. So yeah, especially with like 2 or 3 meals that you eat a day, it's very good. It might be bland sometimes, but just add some salt or whatever you want to add to it, and I promise it's gonna taste way better than just plain. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a big banana fan. Maybe one of these before I hit the gym or after the gym while I make my meal. Really good. So I do recommend, you know, just any kind of fruit you guys like. For me, it's gonna be bananas though. That's just me. I love putting these in my shake, put a little protein shake, you know, banana, peanut butter, oats, whatever. It's good, bro. Lastly but not least, you cannot forget about your greens. Greens are a very important part of a diet, and I promise you. And I know I don't look like the type of guy to, you know, for you guys to listen to, but I have been making progress, and I hope you guys can take my word of advice, because some progress is better than no progress. I may not be where I want to be, but I know some tips and tricks that can help me, and I'm helping you guys. So hopefully you guys can take it into consideration and maybe want to listen to me. 1 cup of this, or 85 grams, is 3 grams of protein, 5 grams of carbs, 0 fat. Easy to put into your meals, easy to make, microwave or crock pot, whatever you guys want to do. Very easy. So yeah, guys, very easy to eat. I do recommend. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little food haul that I did kind of thing. I really wish I would have had like somebody to help me record in the store, but I didn't. So maybe next time. But yeah, so this is what I'm gonna be eating, and I really do mean it. I want to show you guys progress, and I haven't been doing that. Peep the haircut, you know. But I promise you guys it's gonna help. And the next video that I'm gonna post, I'm gonna go step by step, meal by meal, calorie intake, whatever, gram, just like that. So yeah guys, if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like, turn the post notification on, share the video if you like, help grow the channel. Thank you guys. See you guys in the next one.